Hey everyone, just poolside at the resort in Fiji. It's a pretty big pool behind us. I just wanted to talk to you about how much do you believe that you're going to achieve what you want in your life? You know, like a desire is one thing, but how much do you really believe that you're going to be successful, the best at what you do, whatever it is? Because how much you believe something will be the reason that things will be brought to you. Because your belief radiates. So you could say, hey, I want to be the best carpenter in the world, but you might not truly believe that. I wanted to say to you, like, how much do you believe that that story that you've got in your mind, or that story that you've got in your mind, the belief will actually make it come true? So that story, is it around success? Is it around achieving something that other people haven't? Is it, you know, everyone's success is different. Like, what I want to achieve is different than what you want to achieve. But what you believe about your body, what you believe about your finances, what you believe about your health, what you believe about your career will happen. Well, almost dropped the camera, but it will happen. So your belief is probably the most powerful thing that you have. So have you really designed that story anyway? Like, are you just bumping through life, hoping that it works out okay? Like, I have a deep belief, like a really deep belief that I will achieve exactly what I have in my mind. I've written it down on a page and a half. I don't read it all the time. I know it pretty well, but it's happening. It's like unfolding. But the time doesn't matter to me. Like, it's, you know, I'm 44 now, getting a bit older, but 44. And, you know, probably in the next 10 years, I think it will all happen somewhere there. It's certainly on its way. But what's that story for you? Like, what is it? Have you really thought about it? Because sometimes people wonder why their life isn't going so good. But they're really quick to look out there. They're quick to look at this is happening and that's happening. But you're actually responsible for it. You're creating the story. You're creating the outcome. It doesn't happen in 5 minutes. But the good thing about it is wherever you are, so you could be in maybe the not best position in life right now, but each day you could start training your mind, start training your belief around a better story. So first you've got to start with the story. What is that for you? If you don't have one, how do you know what you're shooting at? I read somewhere once that, like, not having an outcome in mind is like going 10-pin bowling with a curtain over the pins and just hope you hit them. You know, it's sort of spot on. I don't like goals and things. They're not exactly, you know, writing down a whole list of goals. That's not what I do. It's what I used to do, but I don't actually know how effective they are. But when you've got a story going on about your life in your mind, you turn that into a movie in your mind, it really feels real. Like, you can spend time on just imagining what that would like. So when you start imagining stuff, you start calling it to you. You start putting that into the universe. And the more that you imagine something, the more you think about something, the more belief you have around it. That's how you develop a belief. So for instance, if you know a really anxious person, their story is stuff that's making them stressed. And the more they think about those situations, the more anxious and stressed that they get, even though they're not here yet, but they're coming, even though they're not here. So I have like a really strong belief about the level of wealth I'll achieve, am achieving, will achieve, where my business will be, you know, and I've always had that belief for quite a long time. Doesn't mean business doesn't get a bit stressful from time to time, but I move my mind off the stress and I focus on where I want to go. You know, around my body, as I get older, how I want my body to be, and, you know, like the things, the home that I live in, the home that I'm attracting to myself right now, like a beautiful waterfront home, sort of across the road from where I'm at, but we really love the position where we're at, but I've got the ideal home in my mind, but, you know, it's like it's coming to me every day. I'm one step closer towards it. But when I think about it, I have a real level of excitement inside and a certainty. And when you have that, you're in direct alignment with it. It's coming. And on the other side, when you're thinking about things that aren't right, that aren't feeling good, that aren't happening, that's just, all that's doing is sending messages into the universe, and you're creating that story. So why I wanted to do this video is, how much do you believe in your success? And what's the story, your own personal story, that you have designed for your life in your mind? What is that? If you don't have one, it might be a good place to start. And then start thinking about it and get excited about it and be sure about it, because this world is delivering something to you every day. So why not your success? Why not exactly what you want? Because you're in control of the outcome. You're creating your results. Just get certain about what you want, what it is you want. Understand that you can have that, and really start believing in the outcome, and it's going to come to you. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to seeing you on the next video.